Today I am going to discuss the next part of physics, class 7, chapter 5, heat. And here the questions are from number 24 to 39. Question number 24. Describe one experiment to show that liquids expand on heating. Answer is, take an empty bottle with a tight fitting cork having a hole drilled in its middle, drinking straw, 2 bricks, a wire gauze and a burner. Fill the bottle completely with water and add few drops of ink in it to make it colored. Fix the cork in the mouth of the bottle and pass the drinking straw through the cork. Put some molten wax around the hole so as to avoid the leakage of water. Pour some more water into the drinking straw so that water level in the straw can be seen. Mark the water level in the straw as shown in the figure number A, which is given below. Now is the continuation of question number 24. The next step, place the bottle on the wire gauze kept over the 2 bricks as shown in the figure B. Then heat the bottle by means of a burner. Look at the level of water in the straw. You will notice that as the water is heated more and more, the level of water in the drinking straw rises. This shows that water expands on heating. Question number 25. State one application of thermal expansion of liquid. Answer is, mercury is a metal found in liquid state. It expands more and uniformly over a wide range of temperature. So, mercury is used as thermometric liquid. Question number 26. Describe an experiment to show that air expands on heating. Answer is, take an empty bottle, actually the empty bottle containing air, attach a air balloon to its neck as shown in the figure A. The diagram is in the next page. Initially, the balloon is deflated. Place the bottle in a water bath containing boiling water. After some time, you will notice that the balloon gets inflated as shown in figure B. The reason is that the air inside the bottle expands on heating and it fills the balloon. Now you can see the diagram of this question. Next step is, take the bottle out of the water bath and allow it to cool by itself. You will notice that the balloon gets deflated again and collapses. This is because the air inside the balloon and the bottle has contracted on cooling. The air from the balloon passes to the bottle, so the balloon gets deflated. Question number 27. An empty glass bottle is fitted with narrow tube at its mouth. The open end of the tube is kept in a beaker containing water. When the bottle is heated, bubbles of air are seen escaping into the water. Explain the reason. When the bottle is heated, bubbles of air are seen escaping into the water. This happens because the air present in glass bottle expands on heating and tries out through the tube into the water. Question number 28. State which expands more when heated to the same temperature, solid, liquid or gas. Answer is, gases expand much more than the liquids and the solid. Like liquid, the gases do not have a definite shape, so they also have only the cubical expansion. Question number 29. Name the 3 modes of transfer of heat. The 3 modes of transfer of heat are conduction, convection and radiation. Question number 30. Name the mode of transfer of heat in the following. Number A, solid, is transferred by conduction. Number B, liquid, by the process conduction and convection. Number C, gas, by conduction and convection. Number D, vacuum, by radiation. Question number 31. What are good and bad conductors of heat? Give two examples of each. Good conductors. The substances through which heat is conducted easily are called good conductors of heat. Example, copper, iron. Bad conductors. The substances through which heat is conducted easily are called good conductors of heat. Example, wood and cloth. Question number 32. Name liquid which is a good conductor of heat. Mercury is good conductor of heat. Question number 33. Name a solid which is a good conductor of heat. Copper is a good conductor of heat. Select good and bad conductors of heat from the followings. Copper, mercury, wood, iron, air, sawdust, cardboard, silver, plastic, wool. So, good conductors are copper, mercury, iron and silver, and bad conductors wood, air, sawdust, cardboard, plastic and wool. Number 35. Why is an oven made of double walls with the space in between filled with cork? Answer is, an oven made of double walls with the space in between filled with cork because cork is insulators of heat. They prevent the heat of the oven to escape. Number 36. Why do we use cooking utensils made up of copper? Answer is, we use cooking utensils made up of copper because metals are good conductors of heat. So, they heat up rapidly. Question number 37. Why is a tea kettle provided with an ebonite handle? A tea kettle provided with an ebonite handle because the ebonite, being insulators of heat, does not pass heat from the utensils to our hand. Thus, we can hold the hot utensils comfortably by our hand. Number 38. In summer, ice is kept wrapped in a gunny bag. Explain the reason. The air filled in the fine pores of the gunny bag is insulator of heat. The air does not allow heat from outside to pass through it to the ice. Thus, ice is prevented from melting rapidly. Question number 39. Explain why. Question. We wear woolen clothes in winter. Answer is, woolen clothes have fine pores which are filled with air. Wool and air are insulators of heat. Therefore, heat from our body does not escape through them and keep us warm. Question number B. The water pipes are covered with cotton during very cold weather. During very cold weather, water pipes are covered with cotton. Cotton has air trapped in its fine pores. Cotton and air are insulators of heat. They do not pass heat from the water inside the pipes to the outside atmosphere. Thus, cotton prevents the water in the pipes from freezing.